Hi there, Dr. Andrea Shanowski from Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health and our YouTube channel, Health and Horsepower. This week, I want to talk to you more about the lies we hear and are really tired of hearing when it comes to going to doctor's offices and pediatricians' offices when it comes to our kids. One of the biggest things that I always hear is they'll grow out of it. Well, let's talk a little bit more about that. Our current healthcare system is focused on crisis care. We focus on what is your symptom? What is a magical pill that's going to help manage that symptom? Not necessarily looking at root causes or looking at the whole body and how things are working together or not working together and why you have symptoms in the first place. When it comes down to us, a lot of times we as moms take our children to the doctor or take ourselves or take our husbands to the doctor to get diagnosed and figure out what is the problem, what do we need to do about this to get them better. But a lot of us find that when we go to the doctor's offices, we get pills and medications and sometimes not very helpful suggestions on eat better, less stress, lose weight, those types of things with no way to get there and no real answer. So you go to the doctor expecting you're going to be able to get some type of answer, some type of solution, some type of thing that is going to help you to understand what's going on and get better and take charge of your health. But the reality is, many of us are left with no answers. Many of us are left with kind of placations and things that make us feel like we're not the best moms and we don't have any answers. And we feel guilty because we thought that by bringing them to the doctor, we would be able to get testing done. And we may be chasing testing. We may have had numerous tests and gone to numerous specialists and still not have answers as to what's going on with our child. So if you are dealing with children in your home that are dealing with chronic ear infections, that are dealing with chronic digestive issues, that aren't sleeping well, that are having rashes and allergies, and you're not getting answers, the reality is when you're going to your doctor's office, many times they are looking for, again, a symptom and a pill that matches it so that they can match the diagnosis to the pill that's been recommended and prescribe a medication, not necessarily looking at your child's diet, not necessarily looking at your child's genetics or how they're digesting things or the types of foods that they're having issues with or the times of day that they're having issues and really getting to the root cause of things. Now, in my office, I do find a lot of times when we have children that are having symptoms of chronic ear infections, when they're having digestive issues, when they're having behavioral issues, we may actually have a multifaceted problem going on where they may have food allergies or sensitivities going on in their digestive system. So when they're eating food or when they're eating certain things, it's actually causing inflammation every single time they eat it. And that inflammation causes their digestive system not to work properly. And then that causes nutritional deficiencies. And then that causes behavioral issues. And then that eventually causes an immune system that's hyperactive that leads to chronic ear infections. But sure, go ahead and throw another antibiotic at it. If that's really what you want to do and not get to the root cause, we may need to look at every single aspect of your child's life and every single aspect of their diet and every single aspect of their behavior and when that's happening so that we can get a real answer and come up with a plan on how to work together with you and your family for your child's specific needs so that we can figure out what we can do in the office, but also what you are responsible for at home and what you need to change for the long term so that their bodies can heal, get better, and not have the same issue over and over and over again for the rest of their lives. That's what we do in our office. So if you're looking for a multifaceted approach, if you're looking for somebody that is going to actually figure out what the hell is going on and give you answers and a solution and work together with you and educate you, that's what we do in my office. So if that's what you want, that's what you're looking for, maybe you've been chasing answers from multiple doctors and multiple providers and haven't gotten that, I would definitely recommend setting up a consult in our office so that we can figure out what's going on and give you a different perspective and a second opinion that might actually be exactly what you've been looking for.